Okay, the button says I'm finally live. Let's wait for a couple people to come in. Ugh. As usual, the first 45 seconds is always the most nerve-wracking because I'm always just waiting for somebody to show up. And usually at 45 seconds, something pops up. And now it's 45 seconds. And we have our first viewer. We have Linda Ramirez. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining me this afternoon or morning or whatever time you're at. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Who else do we got here? We got Antoinette's here. Hey, how you doing? Who else do we got here? Aquarian Queen, welcome back. I hope you got your cup of wine with you today. Who else is in here? Oh, Lori Murphy, one of my favorites. Hello, how you doing, everybody? All right, thank you for joining me here today. So right now it's 2 o'clock in the area of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the United States. So what time is it where you're at? So I know, is this a good time for everybody to be live? So what we're going to be talking about here today is how to make money on Etsy. If any of you guys tried, you know it's difficult. But before we get into that, I have to go over a couple things first. Like I said, I already welcomed everybody here. And as usual, you can always help support my channel by donating through Super Chat. You'll see the button over here to your right. Is that your right? I don't know, but it's shaped like a dollar sign. When you click that button, it helps creators like myself continue to help give you free information, videos, and stuff like this. We have pretty much I have a whole outline going on today. So make sure you get your pen and paper because we're going to be going over some stuff. Before we get there, also, I want to do Happy Mail. I've had Happy Mail not Happy Mail, I've had not offer, I don't know how to say it, Happy Mail for the past couple weeks. I usually go to my mailbox and my mailbox is absolutely empty, but that's fine because you can also Happy Mail me at my email account, which is littlejohnsyarn@gmail.com. I hope I link that below. But I got Happy Mail from Katie Loves Crochet J, but her name is Katie Johnson. Let me show you where first I should read the card before I show you what she gave. Here's the card that she sent. She says, Dear Alysha, thank you for all the videos, all of your awesome videos. I'm Katie Loves Crochet on YouTube. I thought maybe you can use the string beads and on a new handbag. And I also love adding tags to my items. Hopefully you like them too. Just wanted to say thank you. I love your channel. Sincerely, Katie Johnson. Let me show you what she sent. I review things, and I have yet to review tags, and these are so cute. Let me just pull out one instead of like 1,000 of them. There are so many in this bag. They say handmade. Look how cute these tags are. Thank you so much, Katie. And also, she sent me these beads. She said it would go perfect on a bag. The funny thing is, I've been I'm creating a market bag, and I have a whole bunch of yarn like this in bright colors from Sugar and Cream Yarn that I was thinking about just doing all the bright colors in a rainbow, and this would work perfectly on it. So thank you so much, Katie, and I'm glad I know what the J stands for. Thank you. Let me put these to the side. Also, I received some help via my Facebook Messenger. I had a pattern. It was my crochet funky hat. I've had it on my site for the past year, and I had it on YouTube, but apparently one of the my stitches were wrong on my pattern. So Layla Brown contacted me on YouTube, and she pointed this error out in my pattern, which is crazy because I had this pattern sent out to testers and many people doing it before. So I'm not thinking it's my testers that missed it. I think maybe in the reprint. Did you need something, baby? That's my daughter in the corner. I was thinking maybe when I went to reload it up, I must have deleted a row or something. So, but thank you, Layla, for fixing that problem for me. I appreciate it extremely. Okay, let's see what's going on in the comments right now. We have, let's see. My Rocky Mountain is 2 p.m. here. You must be in my time zone. What else? Oh, Lori Murphy said all those things were so cute. And CNC and Creation said those beads, love them. All right, and the next thing we're going to go over is my income report. This is going to be something I was going to do every single month so I can be transparent with what I make, so you don't think I'm exaggerating on what I do, or I never want to come off as thinking I'm the go-to guru for making tons of money online. Because right now, I still have a day job. If this is your very first time here, just letting you know, I work the midnight shift and I crochet on the side. Well, I treat it like my full-time job, but eventually I want to make this my full-time job. So if you want to get to at least to where I am, I can hopefully help you with that. So let's hop into my monthly income report. I have all my notes right here. So on my AdSense account, those are the ads that were placed on my YouTube and which were placed on my blog. I made $1,110. On my Etsy account, I made exactly $300 for the past month. On my Ezoic account, my Ezoic account is almost like AdSense. These are ways to put ads on my blog that I post on. I made $243. On my Teespring account, I made $40. My Teespring account is, if you ever noticed the cup that I'm sipping on, these are items that I sell over my crochet t-shirt shop. So if you like this, link down below, use the coupon code YARN and receive a 10% discount. See how you do that and try to make money on the side? Okay, and I'll drop down into some of the other patterns that I made. Not pattern selling sites. On Ravelry, I made $17.50. On Love Knitting, I made exactly $1. I'm not doing very well selling my patterns on Love Knitting. Apparently, I'm only selling $1 a month. So for the total of January, my income is $1,711.50. So before I hop into the whole thing about Etsy, if you guys have any questions about my income, the best thing to do is to ask your questions right now before we hop into the very next spot. Let's see. Jada, Lori Murphy said hi to you. Hey, Katie Love Crochets here. I just did your happy mail. I hope that you were here to see it. So I showed everybody all the things that you got me. I appreciate it so much. Okay, Judy says, I love watching your videos. All right, that's for you, Lori. Okay, we'll hop right into this. Making money on Etsy. I'm going to tell you my story. I'm sorry if you heard this story before, but I'm going to tell this story for all the new people that are seeing me for the first time. When I began selling crochet, I was probably like most of you, where somebody told you all your life, like, hey, you should sell your handmade items. So eventually I did. I looked on Etsy and I was seeing people selling items for like a crochet hat for like $50 or a blanket for $200. I'm like, okay, I can probably make a lot of money doing this. So without doing much research, I just put stuff online and disregarding everything and like good pictures or good titles. But I'll get into that. I disregarded all the things I should have researched first. And my Etsy shop sat dormant. It was sad and pitiful. I couldn't figure out why I wasn't making any money. So, like I tell most of you guys to do, if you can't figure out why you're making money, look to your gurus, figure out what they're doing, and figure out how you can replicate exactly what they're doing. So I'm going to show you my the back end analytics of my Etsy shop, because I've been doing Etsy since 2015. You'll see how my sales were low, low, low. Then all of a sudden, when I started to research and figure out how to sell better, how my sales shot up. So I am going to, let's see if I can scroll down. There we go. We're going to go to my Etsy stats. As you can see, this is Etsy from 2015 to 2020. Look at all these wonderful visits. Nobody is really looking at my shop. I wasn't getting any visits no matter what I tried. But in 2018, I started researching and started trying to figure out what I could do to make more money on Etsy. And once I did that, 2019, my sales shot up. And look at this. I'm at 2020 and just by the end of January, I'm making more money than I ever did probably in 2017, 2016, and 2015 combined. So let me bring you back to my mug again. So hopefully I want to be able to help you replicate the same things that I've done. Like I said, I'm not a millionaire. But I figure out a couple things on how to make this thing on Etsy work. And at the very end of everything that I'm going to try to teach you, I had two wonderful volunteers to let me look and review at their Etsy shop. So we're going to be looking at Jeanette Knox. That is a fellow crochet YouTuber. Her Etsy shop is DoyCreations. We're going to look at hers, and we're also going to be looking at, I believe her name is Natasha Stewart. Her shop is called Crochet Chay. Let me hold on. I got to pull it up, the papers here. Here we go. Crochet Chay. So we're going to be looking at her shop too and see if, because they can't figure out why they're not making sales, we're going to see if we can critique exactly what they're doing to help them increase their sales. Like I said, I got a tons of notes for us to be following along to. Let me check in on the chat. Is everybody here okay following along? All right. So we're going to be talking about photos, optimization, and promotion. So first, we're going to get into photos. Nobody wakes up thinking they want to purchase a crochet item. Crochet is not something that somebody needs. You have to make it something that somebody wants to buy. So your pictures have to be crisp and clear. You have to pay close attention to detail. So before you think that your shop is failing, look at your pictures. Look at your pictures from a customer's perspective. Would you want to buy it? Or when you post a picture, is it something, do you have like your chair in the background? Do you see your husband in the background or your dirty couch? Or is your picture nice, crisp, and clear? So I'm going to show you some pics of what I do. I like to photo edit some of my pictures to make them look more professional because you want to make these appetizing to a potential customer. So once again, we're going to go onto the back end of my screen. I hope I brought this up. I hope I was smart enough. Did I? Here we go. So here's going to be some pictures I've done before editing and after editing. This is one of the biggest faux pas, excuse me, over here. As you can see this picture on the right-hand side, I took this picture with my phone. Clean the lens of your phone. That's all you need to do. Look how much difference it is. Well, actually, this picture over here is with a fingerprint lens and one light. The picture over here is I just cleaned the lens and added a second light. Here we go. Here's editing. There's a picture of my handsome husband right here. I just found a clean back wall to take a picture of him. Nobody wants to see your cat in the back of your picture. Nobody see this mess over here? This wouldn't sell anything. See the edging of my wall? Crop that out. What I did, I even photoshopped my husband's face because he didn't shave underneath his beard. So I actually photoshopped his gruff off his face and gave him a nice baby smooth skin. Don't tell him I photoshopped this and he just thought he looked naturally beautiful. But shh. But that's what I did. And look, I just smoothed out the background. Another faux pas people do when they take pictures, they stand too close to the wall. When you stand too close to the wall, it creates a harsh shadow. So step away and take a picture. Let's go to another one. All right, here's a picture of a pattern I just created. See, I have my own little backdrop in the back. As you can see, it looks like paper. There's wrinkles back here. I just put it in through a photo editing app on my phone. This is all from my phone. I cropped out the background. Bam, this is me. Let's see what else I got in here. All right, this is not even done through a photo editing app. Actually, I probably should have cleaned my screen on this. There's a little, if you're not aware, on your phone, there's a photo mode and a portrait mode. When you have a portrait mode, it creates this bokeh. That's that clouding effect in the background, and it focuses on the item. Which one looks more attractive? The one with the bokeh in the back or the one that's kind of flat and boring? All right, I'm going to show you one more. Oh, here we go. Let's bring me up. Remember the picture I showed you with the thumbprint? And then I enhanced it to this one right here. But look, I was still kind of flat looking. I did something slightly different. I don't know if you can tell on your computer screen or your phone or whatever you're watching right now. I increased the saturation. When you learn how to increase the saturation, it brings more oomph to your photo. It made my lips redder, my eyebrows darker, the yarn in the background like pop out forward. Look how it pops compared to this one. So we had a choice to pick from this picture and this picture. It's obvious. So make sure you take a clean picture, and there's nothing wrong with editing your picture when you are done. I'm not saying edit your product, but edit your picture. If you look at half of my patterns online, I probably look like a 25-year-old like diva, like modeling her picture. Because you know why? Because I photoshopped out my crow's feet and I made the background blurred out and beautiful and made the item pop. You have to make it look like items that you would see in a magazine. You have to draw attention to it. You have to want people to want it. Like I said, crochet is not a need. You have to make somebody like, ooh, I want this. So here we go. If that was a lot, comment down below on what you think about that. If you have any questions about photos or any questions right there, because I know I tend to talk really fast. I don't want any of you lost on anything. So leave your questions now before I hop into the next spot, because the next spot is going to be optimization. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, what is in my cup? I never drink tea. I never drink coffee. On my live streams, we're always sipping wine. So anybody who usually says cheers, I have to take a sip. And I always have my trusty refill over here. So, And also, don't forget to donate through Super Chat. That helps, that helps me continue to make new patterns and come out with material just like this every single week. And if you do, as usual, I have it hooked up to this disco light. So when you do donate through Super Chat, the disco light should go off so we'll know. So hopefully, let's see that works when it happens for the first time. All right, let's go into the comments. I'm seeing people are starting to talk a little bit. I'm going to scroll up. Liz says, you are so refreshing to watch. You're such a genuine person. Thank you for that. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Crocheting in agreement. I'm so glad for this stream too. I just opened an Etsy shop a week ago. Great advice. I got a lot more to come. All right, let's see. Okay, CNC Creation says, good advice, because I've seen some photos that caused me to no longer be interested. The photos are the most important. They say you shouldn't judge a book by the cover, but guess what? We judge you on exactly what your shop looks like. I'm going to show you right now an example of what some shops, an excellent selling shop looks like. Here we go. Back into the back end again. Let's see. Look at this. These pictures are gorgeous. Of course, this person is making sales. All these pictures, gorgeous. What else? Where's another one? Look at her. Here we go. How many they made? She's made 472 sales. That's pretty good for crocheting handmade items. But look at these pictures. They're absolutely gorgeous. She's not spending a lot of money. That other one seemed a little bit. Let me go back to the other one. I don't know. I think they might be stealing pictures from the pattern designer. Those might not be theirs. Well, let me go back up to their sales. I don't know. For only 7 sales, I don't know. We'll have to see with that one. But this one right here, this one looks more genuine. They've been open a lot longer. They've been open since 2011. The photos are simple. These backgrounds aren't expensive. You can get on Amazon. I wish I would have put down the link below. But search Amazon for like backdrops. They're simple, tiny little square mats you can buy probably for under $20. Just like this right here to make any pictures beautiful. Myself, I just buy a dollar poster board and post all my pictures on there. Okay, back to my mug. All right. JNMH. She says, you are so helpful and OMDZ. That red hair thing is beautiful. Do you have a tutorial on it, please? Actually, that red hair, I was doing a guest post on the Underground Crafters web on blog. She is going to post that pattern that I created on February 10th. On that same day, I'm going to post a tutorial for that to go along with it on my YouTube page. So yes, that'll be coming out. All right, Violetta, she says, hi, how you put the camera that is showing your hands only? How do I do that? I use a tripod. I place the tripod right between my legs and I crochet. I've seen many people do rigs. I've tried to rig things myself, but actually I prefer having a tripod right between my legs like this. I don't have my attachment piece on it right now. And I just crochet as I go. Simple as that, on top of a $1 poster board. See, Whisper SD said the same thing. She said, put your camera on a tripod and angle it down at your hands. We're on the same level. I guess great minds think alike. All right, Tina Morgan. Yes, this helps. I've learned to crop and enhance my projects, and it do get folks interested in my crochet. See, you guys are smart. You know exactly what you're doing, but I hope I can help remind you that these things are important. All right, now we're going to go into optimizing for search. All right, Etsy is a search engine. When someone uses a search for Etsy, when somebody uses the search in Etsy, they return the most relevant topic. So how does Etsy know that you're relevant? They do that through SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. If you're going to do any selling online, learn this. Google it. YouTube. Search engine optimization is the most important thing you can learn as an online business person. These are breadcrumbs to help any search engine, such as Google, such as YouTube, such as Etsy, find you. You need keywords. The keywords are the breadcrumbs. Let's say, let's see if I can give you an example. You are creating actually, I'm going to use an example from Natasha. She had a great keyword in her back analytics that we're going to review later. What did she use? Let's say she did a crochet vest. Crochet vest, you're not going to rank on Etsy for crochet vest. But she used ridged crochet vest. That's called a long tail keyword. That is a lesser used keyword. You have a better option of ranking for this. But I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I think I'm pretty good with SEO. I've done it with Pinterest. I've done it with YouTube. I've done it with my blog. I think I'm learning the ins and outs of SEO. But Etsy is the hardest one to rank for. I don't know, it's because it's saturated with so many people, but it's definitely the hardest one to rank for. And just so you know, if you're ever out going to say you see this class for $200, learn how to make $1 billion on Etsy, it's pretty difficult. Once again, I'm going to show you my analytics to tell you exactly where I get my views from. Because you can't just rely on Etsy to get you money. Etsy is not your business. Etsy is a part of your business. Etsy is a place you do business on. Don't expect Etsy going to bring you any customers. All right, I'm going to take you in the back end. I don't have this pre-set up, so we might going to have to dig around for some stuff. Here we go. I'll go into my stats. What am I looking at? Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't think I wanted to go back into here. All listings, orders. Okay, guys, I'm not exactly sure where I want to go. I'm in my stats. Okay, I'm going to bring you back up. I can find the stats easily in my, oh, I didn't take you guys on the back and you were just looking at the top of my forehead. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. All right. So now I'm going to see if I can find it on my phone. I wish I was able to find it on the other end, but I'm always looking at my analytics in the back of my phone. So hopefully I can show it to you on my screen where all of my traffic comes from. Know what? I'm going to try one more time. Be patient with me, guys. I want you guys to see exactly what I'm making. I don't want this to be like, oh, she's fibbing. Just now, all times, all listings. I wasn't ready. I can't find where I want to go. 30 days. Nope, I can't find it. I'm just going to have to find it in my phone. Traffic. All right, I found it in my phone. So most of the traffic that I got in the past month from Etsy, I got, let's see, I want to show you, I got 2,700 visits from Etsy. 2,700 visits. All right, from that 27, I received, let's see, 91 visits from Etsy search. I received 2,700 visits and only 98 came from Etsy search. I'm really good at SEO. All right. So where did all of my visits come from? They came from my self-promoting. So where was I promoting? I'm looking at my thing. It came from direct traffic, from my website, from my YouTube, and from backlinks. Backlinks are from sites that are not my own. Somebody who recognized the pattern of mine and like they linked it on their own blog. So this is where I'm getting traffic from too. I'm getting a lot of traffic from Facebook. I'm getting a lot of traffic from Pinterest. But I'm also only getting what else? Another 198 from the Etsy app. I don't know. So let's say a total of 300 views from Etsy. Don't expect Etsy to bring you any money. You're going to have to work for what you have to do. So therefore, you have to find how can I say it? A location that you can perfect to make your money. So where are you good at? Is it Etsy? Is it Instagram? Is it not Etsy? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? I began making buku money when I started advertising my work on Facebook. I didn't use Etsy as a way of, bringing me traffic. I use it as a tool for my business, a way of making transaction until I learned how to use PayPal and just avoided Etsy altogether. But that's another story in itself. All right, I'm always getting lost. Let me follow along to my notes. Oh, back to keywords. Remember how I was talking about long tail keywords and not trying to rank for high competition words? High competition words are words such as crochet hat, crochet vest, crochet scarf. You're never going to be ranking in anything for that. You have to make it more descriptive. You're putting these long tail keywords in your tags. You know those little tags you see if you're on Etsy, on the back end, they give you 13 sections to add in tags. Make sure you fill all of them out. And know what? In the materials, make sure you fill all of them out. Oh, my daughter, I just seen her in the chat. She just said hi. Hi, Jada Brown. Mwah. Thanks for joining me on the chat. Make sure you fill all of those out and in detail. Because Etsy doesn't let you make really long tail keywords in your titles. But know what? You can stick those in your descriptions. The more keywords, remember, keywords are breadcrumbs. and the search engine needs the breadcrumbs to understand how to to find the most relevant item that the customer is searching for. All right, let me go into the comments. Let's see. Devetta, old crow. It's the wine you're drinking. See you later. I don't know what she said, but let's scroll up a little bit. I'm always so far behind in the chat, so I'm always scrolling like back a couple. Let's see. Tina Morgan said, what is your website? It's the same as my channel, littlejohnsyarn.com. That is my website. Coffee Crochet and Cuddle says, good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to you. And if any of you had a question and I didn't answer it, feel free to ask again. I won't take offense. It's because it scrolled up and I completely missed it. It's hard for me to view all these as I go because they go by so quickly. Okay, Lily says, hi everyone, good day. Crochet Coffee and Cuddles, working the grind and listening to a great live. Oh, thank you. Everybody give Coffee and Crochet and Cuddles. Cheers. Okay, Alyssa, she says hello. All right, so now we are going to talk about promoting items on your Etsy. Because remember, Etsy is not just going to be throwing customers your way. You've seen how many views I got. It's because I got them myself. So you're probably thinking, but Alysha, you have a YouTube channel. It's easy for you to get views. Yes, it's much easier to get views, but guess what? I started out with absolutely no following. Everybody starts out at zero. Yes, maybe pattern making is not your thing and actual custom orders are your thing. I did that too. It's just a lot more promoting an opposite way. When, let's say you go online, if I Google you, I want to see you at least on a first page. I want to see you on Instagram. I want to see you on Etsy. I want to see you on LinkedIn. I want to see you everywhere. The more prominent you are, the more likely you are to get sales. So I already said, don't expect Etsy to flood you with customers. You have to promote your butt off. This is my secret sauce. There's nothing magical to this. Facebook and Pinterest. That's where you'll get your money. I am always on Facebook posting. This is for me, for specifically for crochet patterns. I'm a member of 852. I'm not. It's probably like actually 60 or 40 crochet pattern groups that I post my patterns in all the time. When I was selling custom order items, I was a member of at least 30 like Facebook flea market groups. I was on those selling apps. I was always posting in there all the time. The trick is you got to post all the time. You have 30 of those, posting each of them 2 times a day. That's the secret sauce. There's no tricks. It's just self-promote until the SEO kicks in and that can help. But other than that, you're not going to get any views. On Etsy, you are a needle in a haystack. All right, let's go back to the chat. Anne Marie, she says, will this be available to watch later? I have my husband and great grandson who doesn't understand the concept of not talking to me. Yes, this will be on the replay. Don't worry, I'll be down, and any type of information that I forgot the link, hopefully will be available right afterwards. Oh, we got our first cheers. Holly Sunfrost. Hey, how you doing? I finally got to connect a person from YouTube, from Facebook, which is strange. That's strange. Pretty awesome, actually. But cheers and thank you. Okay. Okay, crocheting in agreement. I have a shipping comment, but I don't want to get ahead of you. But know what? Go ahead and ask. That's fine, because I'm almost about to wrap it up shortly. Well, actually, you hold on one more second. I'm going to do one more comment. And then I'm going to go into 2 reviews of 2 people who have their own Etsy shop to see exactly how can we help them get more views and get more sales. Let's see. What was the last one? Lopez Christina, welcome back. Hello, everyone from sunny California. Hope all are having a great weekend. Well, it is not sunny in Pennsylvania. It looks gray and it's dreary outside and it's cold. So I'm glad it's sunny out where you live. we are going to, let's see, who are we looking at first? I finally made it to my second page. We are going to look at DoyCreation. She is a fellow YouTuber. She has an awesome channel. I want you guys definitely to check her out. I see we have a super chat. I see it on the chat first, and the light went off. Thank you so much, Classy Kim. Everybody, I'm going to get into DoyCreation in a second. Everybody, make sure you check out Classy Kim. Kim, make sure you put your link in this live. I know it'll say restricted, but I can click it on in the back end. She has an excellent channel. I like to think of her as like the crochet community glue. She is a complete giving person. She connects people. She offers giveaways, reviews. This is the kindest woman I ever met. And she's helped me many times. I appreciate everything you do for the crochet community. So thank you very much, Kim. I'm sorry, I went on for a rant. Every time I see her pop up, she makes me smile. So let's see if I can turn off this thing. Hit the button. I think I got it. Nope. I got it. All right. So let's go into this review. I was talking about DoyCreation. Let's go directly into hers. All right, where are we? We did this. We can get rid of that. I think that was fake. We did this. There she is. All right. The lovely Jeanette. First, I would like to say, if your items aren't as beautiful as these, if aren't as well made as these, don't bother selling your handmade items. Her items are absolutely gorgeous. She's a talented woman. Look at all these items. So I just want to give you credit to your name for all the items that you create. But first, okay, now it's going to go into the critique. Like I said, please don't take offense by anything I say, but these will help your shop look more professional or attract more sales. So I'm going to take a sip. You can't see this right now, but all right. First, we're going to start off with the cover art. I would suggest you find this picture is a little bit blurry. Don't get me wrong. You are as cute as pie. You look like a star in this picture, but unfortunately, the picture is a little blurry. It's not in focus. And I think the shot would look more professional with something else. All right. Actually, I love your little avatar. That's cute. And this one makes you, I like this one here, right here. Actually, it kind of makes you look like a celebrity crochet designer. So that's awesome. Here we go. So first thing, just fix the cover art. All right, now we're going to drop down into the pictures. So for the pictures, her work is absolutely gorgeous, but I would suggest the background just be a little bit less busy. Remember, you're a gorgeous model. Everything is modeled great, but let's say right here, pull your mannequin away from the wall. Then this right here, let's see if we can pull this picture up. There we go. Actually, the perfect white background is beautiful. If you were able to put your mannequin up high on a box, so we won't be able to see the background floor. There we go. And get a second light. When I light my item or my subject, I have a light pointing here, a light pointing here, and sometimes a light on the middle. And my lights are high. I'm sorry, pretend my cursor is light. My light is high. When the light is high, it pushes the shadow down. And make sure I try to keep my shadows behind my body. So therefore, when I go back into editing, I can soften the background and make everything more professional. And since your mannequin is also human-esque, guess what? Why don't you edit her face a little bit? Take off the shine from around her neck, but everything else, the pose, the picture, it's perfect. I just think you just need to give it a nice little photo app, maybe crop it. These actually, all these pictures are gorgeous. Just you need to get this shadow out the way. Let's go back to some other pictures. Oh, another thing I noticed, Etsy has an option where you can have a featured section. You have no items featured. I don't have my shop pulled up. Let's see, does this person have a featured section? There we go. This person has a feature section. Those are your best-selling items, items that people that look at the most have up top. For mine, my best-selling items, I have like my crochet bundles where those are my most profitable items. I just list all up top. There we go. Where are we going back to? Let's see. Let's go to this one. Actually, your home is beautiful, but I think the background can be a little bit less busy, or at least if you're taking further away from the background. Remember how we talked about doing a bokeh in the background, or using that portrait mode on your phone? There we go. Let's see. Actually, your lens is pretty good. You don't have any, I don't want to call it a dusty lens, but you don't have that fingerprinted lens. You don't have that going on with your pictures. This one looks a little bit, but know what? Remember how I told you can increase the saturation on your picture? You can do this in your own Photoshop or your phone. When you increase the saturation, it makes that red pop. It makes that black. It makes the picture not as dull. Okay, what other notes did I have here? Okay, excuse me, I wanted to check out. Are we still good over here? Yep. I want to check out her Instagram, because a lot of people, I'm like, okay, maybe they're not like posting a lot, but I have to say, I believe you are pretty active on Instagram. Let's see. That was just a day ago. All right. Love you, baby girl. Sarai, you're on it. I love it. So that is not an issue with you. And actually, I always see her on Facebook posting all the time. There we go. I just think you just need to fine tune a little bit of your pictures. Like, this is cute, but I think you need to, the saturation of the picture is just too dull. Like, your black doesn't show the true quality of what you're making. The lighting is not bright enough or perfected enough. Okay, what else? Went to her Facebook. I'm like, okay, let's see, what's going on her Facebook. But actually, you are doing great on your Facebook. You're posting on your Facebook all the time, so you're doing pretty good. Let's see. Oh, got all her stuff in here. All right, but always, something went wrong. No, boo. All right, let's bring it back to my mug. Whew, that was a lot of talking. We'll get back to it in a second. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you about your hashtags. I'm sorry, guys. I want to take you back to this again. We're going to go back to Saraya's hashtags. Let's click on any picture. Where's the hashtags in these? Up. Know what? You have none of your own personal hashtags. Let's say I'm going to go search you. That's what I want to do. Search you. And let's see how much of you show up on Google. Oh, I just got a super chat. I don't see who it is because I'm on the back end. Let me see if I can. Who did it? Anna Marie, thank you so much. This is my favorite time watching you, and I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And everybody, raise your glass. Of course, I have my box wine. Cheers to Anna Marie. Ooh. Let's see. You know me, I always get distracted. Let's see back where I was. All right. So we was Googling her. Let's see how much. She doesn't take up that much space. Let's look at the pictures for her items. Search images. It likes to be DoyCreations. Oh, they probably think it's DHO. Okay. So when you create your own hashtag, you might think, who would want to hashtag me? Littlejohn's Yarn. I can't spell my name. When you hashtag Littlejohn's Yarn, so much pop up. And a lot of this isn't mine. A lot of it is other people like this who've created my pattern. You know what I mean? These aren't me. This is somebody else who created my pattern. When you hashtag, you show up in Google search. You can also, let's see how I am on hashtag. Uh-oh, I don't want to mess up hers. I didn't go to hers yet. Let's see. Hashtag. Hashtag. Oh, bananas. Hashtag Littlejohn's yarn. 355. Look, these aren't even mine. Other people began hashtagging my items. Look at these. These are all hashtag Littlejohn yarns. Well, that's me. That's me. But I began using it myself. This is not me. You create items, even if you're doing custom orders. Make sure you hashtag yourself. That was one of the smartest things I've ever learned. And it creates a sense of community. And let's say somebody decides to hashtag you to see if you're legit, and they see hundreds of other people who hashtagged DOY creations. And know what? You have the benefit of the doubt, Soraya, that you have a YouTube channel and people love you. So make sure, and especially if you're selling to regular people, your followers on YouTube are probably other crocheters. You need to find a place where you can specifically devote to your followers, the people who want to buy crochet items. I hope that makes sense. All right. Let me hop into the comments and see what anybody have to say before we hop into the very next review. But let's see, did I forget anything else? I'm just looking on my back end. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get her titles and descriptions for her work. Oh, you're not looking at this, but let me see about her About Shop. A lot of people forget to click on their About Shop. I don't see it on hers. I'm having, okay, maybe you guys can help me. Let me get off of video capture. Let's see. Where's the About section, guys? I don't see it. There's always an About because I know I had to fill it out. But if this is about turning yarn into fashion, let's get started. That's cute. If that is the About section, it needs to be a lot longer. Oh, look at all her happy reviewers. That's so awesome. All right. So let's hop in the comments and then we'll go on to Natasha. We got it. Cheers, Anne Marie. Hey, Proverbs 31 yarn star. She says, sorry she's late. Welcome. We've just been talking about how to make money on Etsy. We're just going into some reviews of people who wanted to increase their sales in their Etsy shops and how they can do it. All right. So next, let's go right into the next. Natasha, Crochet Chay. Device capture. Bring it up. We did these. We looked at my face. We did her Facebook. Littlejohn Yarns. There we go. Crochet Chay all day. That's a cute name. All right. So first we're going to look at her back thing. I guess it can do something more to pop. It's nice. I don't know. Maybe something that sets out a little bit more to bring more attention to her shop. But nothing wrong with it. I think her profile thing is super cute. And actually, let's see, that is super cute too. She's cute. Look at her. I love her hair. All right. Handmade crochet items created with love. I cannot find everybody's About in their shop. I hope that's not their About. I don't want to criticize that if that is the About section. Maybe a little bit longer. All right. Featured items. You only have one featured item. On Etsy, you have the option of doing 5 feature items. Oh, we have a super chat. Let's see who the cheap. Oh, it's from Molly Smile. Thank you so much. Everybody, tip your cup. Cheers to Molly. Thank you so much. Ooh, okay. Back to reviewing this. You have 5 options right here for your best items to be placed here. So please don't miss those out. Oh, this is another thing I forgot to mention on DIY Creations. I wasn't sure, I didn't check. But right here, 25 items. If you research anything about selling on Etsy, they recommend at least 50 items on Etsy. When people are online, They want to window shop. They want to browse. They want to look around and say, ooh, I wonder what they have. I wonder what's this. So make sure you have enough items in your shop so people can browse. All right, so let's go down. We're going to look at the photos. All right. I think you need to do a little, your items, your work is beautiful. Look at this. Let's go before I talk about the photos. Look at, I was looking at all her pictures. This is actually one of my favorites right here. And it's that's a beautiful, oh, I forgot to turn off the light for the disco thing. And it's absolutely gorgeous. For this picture, let's see, let me get back out of it. To make this picture 100% better, if you would have stood maybe right here, so this house wouldn't be in frame, and then added that bokeh background by just clicking the portrait button on your phone when taking a picture, it creates a blurring in a background. And if you can't figure that one out, I mean, I figured that one out. If you would like a better bokeh effect, you can get an app to blur out the background for you. And this would create a much better picture. And remember how I was talking about saturation. Look how kind of gray this picture is. I wish I probably should have did it on before I did this live stream. I should have took this picture and just made it 10 times better. If you make the picture more saturated, or if you can't, I'm not sure about how to do that. There's filters. It would bring the green out in the picture, the green out in the grass. It would make everything just pop so much better. Let's see this picture. Probably, like I said, if you had much more neutral background, this is a perfect picture. But maybe if you were just angled, standing over there in a camera at a different angle, it would have been better. Let's see. And I think these pictures suffer from all you need. Like this is where was it? Was it this one? This picture, perfect angle for a picture. But I think maybe if you just take your t-shirt, rub it on your phone or whatever you're taking a picture of, that's it. Sometimes oils from your face, your hands get on your lens. Just wipe it off. It makes a brand new picture. And the background bokeh and increase the saturation on your picture, so this will pop. Actually, maybe crop this a little bit so people can see more of the airing. But this angle and where you are in that nature-esque background, if you can just make that same picture pop. Okay, where were we at? Let's go to this perfect little model right here. Model, perfect. Angle, bad. The sun is behind you. Never take a picture with the sun behind you, but because it creates this not blacked out, over bright look over here where everything gets blurred out. Make sure the sun is always in front of you so it lights your subject. And once again, if you had her more towards the bush, you can cut out all the neighbor's car in the background, because this makes it look less professional. It makes you look like a hobby crocheter, not somebody who's out to make a sale. Let's see, but perfect little model. Great one right here. This picture, love it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Just you need to increase the color saturation and the lighting. If you would just light this a lot better. Actually, all your pictures that are done indoors need better lighting, because I know this is brand new yarn. This is probably bright white yarn, but the picture is graying. It looks a little, you know what I mean, dingy. I know it's not dingy, but the photo does not show it, just give it justice at all, because you are an absolute talented crocheter. Look at this picture, gorgeous, taken at the right angle. If it was cropped off, you know, get this out the way. And there's a slight hazing to your picture again. It needs to be more crisp, you know what I mean? It has that like you need to clean off the lens feel to it. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. Your work is gorgeous. Okay. Let me bring up my mug. All right. And some of the things I wanted to talk about on Natasha's the back end of the shop that you guys aren't seeing right now. Her titles, actually, you don't need to look at this. I'm just going to make sure. Let's look at her titles. Crochet Unicorn. Actually, her titles are pretty good. She followed the whole SEO thing. They call it keyword stuffing. She did stuff a lot of keywords into her title, but luckily that helps Etsy find her. But on the back end in your tags, on the one that you sent me, there's 13 options for your tag. You only had 12 filled out. And the tags that you had, let's see, I had it written somewhere. But one of them, you have repetitive tags. An example of a repetitive tags, you had crochet cow vest. Then I need to find out, where was it? Okay, I'm going to give a fake example because I didn't write it down. But you had repetitive SEO type keywords. Okay, I'm going to use an example of, you had crochet hat. Then you had ridged crochet hat. Then you had big ridge crochet hat. Because you use big ridge crochet hat, those 3 words, you don't have to put crochet hat. You don't have to put ridge crochet hat, because you use the term big red crochet hat. You use all those, that encompasses it. That makes it repetitive. I didn't know that. I don't use that on any other circumstances except for Etsy. I used a software I forgot to list it below. It's called eRank. I'm going to show you what it looks like behind the scenes in a second. It's $10 a month. I only used eRank for 2 months. Once I learned how to work the SEO of Etsy, I completely got rid of it. I knew exactly what to do. And the free version is actually perfectly fine. So everybody give me a second. Let me take a sip. Oh, I see J Hook is here. J Hook Crochet and More. Is this the drinking game now? Yes. Every time somebody says cheers, everybody. Let's take a sip. Okay, let me bring you up eRank. eRank is a automated service that, I don't know, it helps you find SEO keywords to rank. Okay, let me bring this up on the back end. Okay, those are my notes for my live Google. eRank. All right, here's my eRank. Oh, so I can gloat a little bit. Wow, you have sold more than 94% of other shops on Etsy. Well done. So like I said, I no longer have the paid listing for eRank because I used it for 2 months, and that's all I needed. All right, Keyword Explorer. So let's look at crochet hat. Like I said, if you're trying to use SEO tools, use things like this to help you rank and beat the competition in Etsy, because there is a lot of competition. It's the hardest to rank. But like I said, please keep promoting outside of it because it'll be worth it. Here we go. All right. It gives you a little summary, how many people search it, and what is the competition. So more than 50,000 people are using that keyword. So if you try to use that keyword, what's the chances are you going to beat those 50,000 people? All right. And it lets you know the trends that's good. This is the free version, the trends that's going on during the year. So we know crochet hat. Oh, hold on. Crochet hat is popping in April. I didn't know that. Let me see what those 2 colors are for. Oh, in 2018, and current blue is 2019. Oh, so I better get me some crochet hats coming. Maybe it's going to pop again. Let's see. But it usually falls down after a certain part of the year. We'll scroll down some more and see what it shows you. The weekly searches. How many people are searching? This is not exactly. There's more than 740 people, 47 people searching. Let's see. We'll scroll down some more. Oh my goodness, we got another super chat. Lori Murphy, one of our faves. Let me pull up my mug. Where's my mug? I can't find my face. Thank you so much, Lori Murphy. Everybody, lift your grudge. My daughter just came home and gave you a cheer. Cheers. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I have to put a clip in my thing, so all right. So let's see. What else does it tell you in here? The trends, what's going on in Google, how's it searching throughout other people, word clouds. Here's the most important part right here. Crochet hat. Look at the Etsy competition. If it's in red, don't even try it. This one is, okay, so you can do, this will be a short tail keyword. Crochet hat. A longer tail keyword would be crochet hat pattern. It's less competition, but still pretty difficult to rank for. So we're going to look for a color more in green. Let's see if I can just click that. Where's the greens? Oh, bananas. Let me just search normal. I probably picked just a, yep, there we go. I missed the green. So you want to be more specific. If you're going to search, do a pattern or sell something, baby boy crochet hat, use that in your title. Use that in your description. And know what? Once you have that, make sure you stuff other ones that are relevant to that in your description. Make sure you're saying, I make a beautiful baby boy crochet hat, which then I make this chunky hat crochet. This chunky crochet hat looks great on any infant. Then stuff another keyword. Let's see. This crochet beanie can be, like I said, if you're understanding, these are the keywords. These are the words you should use in your titles and descriptions, the ones that are less competitive. Like I said, I'm not the type of person that says, yes, pay for this and you'll do great. But I do recommend, if you're going to get E-rank, get it for a month, learn how to use it. It's definitely worth it. I'm cheap. I forgot to put the link down below. But guys, try it. If you don't like it, just try it out for free. It'll help yourself so much. There are some things I want to, was I done with all of hers crochet vest? Yes, I did everything with Natasha, but Natasha, just make sure you make your images more crisp and add more tags and keywords, and also materials. I know you listed in your materials, the person can choose their materials. Put that in your description, because somebody might be crochet searching. They want a crochet cotton top. But when you say you pick materials, you could say cotton is an option, cotton blend. List the materials that you could potentially use in your item. Do that. That'll help your SEO. That'll help you rank. All right. There are some things that other people use that I've tried in the past only for a couple months, but I'm going to be running an experiment soon to see if it's going to make me more money. This is an not SEO trick, an algorithm trick. They say you should, to show Etsy that your shop is active, you should always be renewing listings, even if they haven't sold or not. So let's say one of your most popular listings, make sure you renew that maybe once a week or every so many days. That way it pops up as new in the algorithm, and Etsy likes to promote new items, and it shows that you're always, I'm serious. It's the wine. I burped. Excuse me. I'm so embarrassed. It shows that you're always active and doing things. It shows that you are an actual dedicated working business person. It's algorithm. It's a computer. So you can kind of, yes, you are getting paid, not paid. You're getting charged 20 cents to relist. But if it's helping your algorithm, let's say you're selling something for 30 bucks, it's okay to waste 20 cents to hopefully rank higher in the Etsy algorithm. Oh, we got a Mary Lou, Auntie Loopy. Hey, welcome back. Cheers. Jillian Webb, hey, how you doing? Angela Young, have you ever opened shop in the Square Up app? No, I haven't. I don't sell custom orders anymore. I had enjoyed custom orders, but began to get so hectic and so it was too much for me to do. Cause I think I'm pretty good promoter of my own work, but I promoted myself entirely too much, where I became overworked, where my hands began to cramp up, and therefore I started looking for other ways to make income without risking arthritis or carpal tunnel to my hands. So that's when, and also after doing so many custom orders, I learned that I love to do pattern design. I was able to see patterns and shapes in my head, if that makes sense. So, luckily, by doing patterns, I learned how to make passive income. You know, guys, that is one of my favorite things to talk about, passive income. All right, so let's see what else is going over in here. We have Classy Kim. Alysha, you missed a super chat. Check your super chat from Angela Young. I missed that. What? I missed it? Oh, no. Thank you, Classy Kim. Molly. Where did I miss it? I'm going back, guy. I don't want to be rude and miss Angela Young. I did miss it. I'm so sorry. And you got a little dancing emoji. Classy, I told you guys, Classy Kim is a glue. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Angela Young, everybody, raise your cup. Cheers. Did my thing go off? I wonder if it did or not. I appreciate it so much. Okay, let me scroll back down to the bottom. All right. Lori Murphy, going off with the hubby. Bye, y'all. Love Little John Yarn. Love you too. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad you didn't miss us this time, and hopefully I get to see you next week again. Let's see. Dinah's Homespun Fun. First time here. I love your channel. Thanks for doing this for us. You're welcome. I know when I began, it was so frustrating. I didn't know what to do. I'm searching everywhere. Luckily, I'm a person who loves to absorb information. I hate to fail, but I love to learn. And I realized becoming successful, being a crocheter is difficult. And you have to learn different techniques to actually make money doing this. And the ones that do, cheers, a little spill, and hand clap, because I think this is the hardest way to make money in the world, because yarn, I mean, everybody likes food, everybody likes clothes, but you know, crocheting is difficult. So when you do succeed, it's a good feeling. All right. Let's see. Everybody said cheers to Angela. Black Ribbon, hey, how you doing? Crochet Studio, welcome. Okay, and we have Lisa Darling. She says hello. Chicago in the house. Cheers to Chicago. And it's time to fill up, guys. All right, while I'm filling up, think of some questions, because I've pretty much gone through everything I want to talk about on how to make money on Etsy. So if you have if you have questions about how to get your shop promoted, how to get your shop started, or where to promote yourself, ask now if you have any questions while I'm filling up my drink. I think my boxes get empty. Oh no. I'm gonna have to ask my husband to pick some up on the way. Today he's having a catering event. If any of you guys don't know, we are crafty hustlers. My husband, he wants to be a chef. He makes the most delicious vegan food in the whole entire world. I've never tasted anything so good. Oh, we got super chats. We got 2 super chats. Oh my goodness. Oh, by CNC Creations. Everybody, cups up. Cheers. Oh, and that's the cutest little emoji. Oh, and Violetta, welcome back. We have cheers. Okay, you guys got to be careful with me. I'm already an hour in. It's starting to feel warm in this house. Okay, don't talk about me too bad. I'm about to freeze the kids because the heat is up and the thermostat's right there. And just give me 1 second. I'm still here, guys. Just turning off the heat. Don't go away. Okay. Whew. I'm back. We got Naughty Fibers in from Ohio, first time here. welcome. Grab your wine cup. That's what this is. I wonder if I can create this in my shop. I would love to create an actual wine cup with probably like a yarn ball on it. I think that would be so cute, but okay. Okay, CNC Creation. She says, how do you attach the light to your notifications? I attach it through, it's called If Then That. Does that make sense? But that's what it's called. It's a little device that I plug into the wall. It's a Wemo device. Oh, you can't see this at all. There, you see the title? It says Wemo. And there's the power button. Ooh. Let's see if I can turn it on. By clicking that, I can turn it on and off. So I use with the Wemo plug-in, it's just a plug. I plug it to the wall and I stick my extension cord in it. So when I use the ifthenthenThat.com app, whew, that's a lot of words. I installed it. If somebody donates through Super Chat, then the light will go on. Google and YouTube is amazing. That's how I learned to do it. I wanted to do like a mini confetti cannon. Then I thought that would be just a disaster of me trying to clean. So, oh no, I think I got a cheers. Oh, Black Woman gave a cheers to CNC Creation. So I just get another one. All right. So I went to the next one. I was thinking about maybe doing like an inflatable balloon for like maybe different levels of notifications. So if somebody donates more, something like big and extravagant, or like a horn goes off. So hopefully I'm going to try that, but I'll probably end up with like 1,000 extension cords plugged into the wall, and you'll probably see a fire or something. Okay, hope not. Oh, Kristen HTCTV says she loves vegan food. You love vegan food? Okay, guys, I'm just going to get off the topic, then I'll be back on learning how to make money in Etsy. I'm just going to be a happy wife and show off a little bit about my husband. We are going to go to his Instagram. Who was that handsome guy that just popped by? Okay, he is Littlejohn Eats. We're not creative. We just use our last name, but what we like to do. All right, this is my amazing husband. Isn't he so handsome? Okay, there is no meat in any of these. His foods are absolutely amazing. But what am I doing? I don't want to Skype anybody. Stop it, computer. But yeah, that's my husband. I love his foods. He make great stuff. Boop, let me bring me back up. All right, what else is going in here? Hoo-hoo. Driving, oh, the crochet clogger. Hey, all, driving but listening. You just text. You better not drive and comment anymore. We know you're here in heart and spirit. Do not touch your phone and comment on this live. But thank you for joining us here today. Everybody give her cheers, because she's not allowed to text, drink, or drive while driving. Let's see. JNMH says, gotta go put my kids to bed. It's 8:12 here. Okay, thanks for all the info you have shared. Stay blessed. Thank you so much. Dana says, wow, yum. Wish you lived closer. I would order his food. He is a good cook. As good of a cook as he is, I don't know, for the past 2 years, I've been real focused on my crochet business. I guess I haven't been as active. Somebody was nice enough to make a comment on one of my patterns where I'm like in like more of a crochet halter top and I'm more revealing and tight off. They're like, wow, you're in such great shape. I'm like, oh, that was 2 years ago and 30 pounds ago. I don't know, but I'm suffering from hardcore crochet, but I just need to learn how to get up and like move. Maybe at the end of every row, I need to do like 10 squats or something. Maybe. Sandra Sheets, I'm surprised you're not 100 pounds heavier. His food looks delicious. Actually, if I was eating more of his food, I'd probably be 100 pounds. Well, I don't want to be 100 pounds less, because I would be like, I would disappear. But the bad thing about having somebody who's a chef, yes, he cooks good food, but that beautiful food that he cooks, it's not for me. It's for somebody else. Like today, he's on a catering gig today, and he made my favorite. If you've never had it, he makes these jackfruit sliders. I know jackfruit sounds like, what do you mean? That sounds gross. But there's something weird about jackfruit where it tastes exactly like meat. It's shredded. It's just like shredded beef. I know you've probably like, okay, I've tried tofu. Yuck. I tried that morning glory stuff. Yuck. He doesn't use anything processed vegan that you buy in a store. He uses all straight from Mother Earth food. It like shreds like perfect roast beef. It's so delicious. Okay, crochet agreement. Have you touched on shipping yet? I like to share my experience. Please ask me. And if you tell me what you're talking about, crochet agreement, ask again if I missed it, because I really want to, you know, help you out and on whatever you need. All right. Kristen says, is there a restaurant coming soon? Food looks so good. He would love to run a restaurant. He is the most talented cook I know, but I am terrified of it. I'm terrified that I'm not able to run a restaurant. There's so many rules and regulations. I'm good at running a crochet business. I'm not going to poison anybody with my patterns. You know what I mean? There's no rules and regulations behind this. So, and there's so many things you have to make sure you're like, yes, he's food certified, safe certified, and he works through a restaurant. So when he does prepare foods, he prepares food at the restaurant, but as his own business. That makes sense? So everything's within regulations, but for me to do it myself is a little scary. Okay. Hey, left is right crochet with Sandy. Or welcome to the live stream again. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's see. Tracy Nelson says, love that cup. Thank you so much. Guess what? I have more of these in my crochet t-shirt shops. You can purchase these and use the promo code YARN, all capital letters, and you'll get a 10% discount. I have a whole bunch of shirts and t-shirts and cell phone covers, all that goody stuff there. Veggie pay, Virgie, I called you Veggie. I had vegetables on mine. Virgie Page, yes, I've had jackfruit. Not a lot of people have. That has been his like secret to success. Because in Pennsylvania, it's not like we live in a health conscious state. When it's usually ranked on the least healthiest states in the world, we're ranked out of 50, we're like 40 to 50. We're somewhere in unhealthy. And when people finally taste this jackfruit, they're like, what magic witchery are you feeding me? This is not meat. It's delicious. But guys, try it. Okay. Lisa Darling, I want to start an Etsy shop. What's the first? And I have my name already. I don't know what the question is. I want to start an Etsy shop. What's the first? And I have my name already. I don't know what that question is, but oh, this is one I want to add in it. Comment on DIY creation. On one of, I think it's her Facebook business page, the name doesn't match. I think it's DIY Crochet instead of DIY Creations. Whatever you do, make sure all your platforms are pretty much the same. And if it's not the same, make sure it has the base of your name. For example, let's say I'm Little John Yarns YouTube. I'm just Little John Yarns, but then I want to do a podcast, Little John Yarns Off the Hook podcast. Make sure the base of who you are is in the title of everything. My Instagram, my LinkedIn, my Facebook, my everything is Little John Yarns. So when you search me, I'm on like 3 pages. Little John Yarns is everywhere. Okay, Charlie can too. I don't have my own pattern, but I like to crochet other people's stuff. How do I sell it in Etsy? Post it. That's all. If you're talking about any type of copyright infringement, luckily you come to the right girl. You're allowed to sell anything that you create from a pattern. Copyright only covers printed items, films, things like that. Once pen hits the paper, that is copyright. Anything created from your own hands, anything created from your own labor, from your own materials, patterns that you buy from Pinterest, you can sell on Etsy. Even if you read in the bottom of a pattern, none of the items from my pattern can be sold. Those people are not up to date on copyright laws. That's not true. They believe they own the intellectual property. That is not what it is. When you own an intellectual property, you are somebody as big as Disney who owns the copyrights and trademarks of items like Yoda. Know what? I'm going to actually talk about this last week, and 2 weeks before that, after this replay, I'm going to leave all that information down below. Yay, crocheting an agreement. She finally got back to on her shipping story. I sent a flat package Monday via Pitney Bowes through Etsy, and they claim they have tracking. It was delivered today, but Etsy Traxy still says it tracking. Shipping label created. I know on my end, I'm able to just change that myself. Let's see. I want to read that one more time to make sure I got it right. All right. I sent a flat package Monday via Pitney Bowes, I don't know what that is, through Etsy. And they claim they have tracking. It was delivered today, but the tracking still says, all right, do you have the specific tracking number? If the tracking number said it was delivered, you are safe. Go back in the back end of your analytics and ship that as shipped and shipped it under other there. But as long as you have that it was delivered and you have proof and you can send it to the customer, you are perfectly fine. And back to the app. Never use Pitney Bowes. Can I copy and paste words from my chat? I can. I'm about to Google that girl right now. No, it won't let me copy and paste, but I'm still going to Google that right now. You guys want to Google with me? Let me make sure I'm spelling it right. Pitney Bowes. Google. I already misspelled it. Pitney Bowes. Now, what is this? Is this some type of cheaper shipping? Helps thousands of businesses simplify their sending and postage. Simplify your business shipping and sending with powerful software from Pitney Bowes. Shipping made simple. Easily track shipments. Free 10-pound scale included. Let's see. I'm super cheap. I usually just ship things first class, USPS mail. That's what I had found ship cheapest. Let's see. Okay. I'll have to give that a look some more. But if you have any information about that, crocheting agreement, comment. All right. Coffee Crochet and Cuddle says, red meat, give me more. Hey guys, I'm not a vegan. My thighs tell me all the time, I need meat. I love it still. My favorite, my weakness, actually, it's not even like real meat. It's like Slim Jims and beef jerky. That mush meat put together and dried and salted is just so good. I can eat a whole bag of Slim Jims. I have a weird weakness. I don't know if you guys have this. I'm kind of embarrassed by it. The 7-Elevens have the grossest food in the whole entire world. And it has this $15 bag of beef jerky. I'm sure it shouldn't cost $15. And it's like pure salt and dried deliciousness. I like buy it. My children loves beef jerky too. So I like put it in my purse and like drag it back in the room so nobody sees what I'm eating. Shh. All right. Okay, this is Ronnie Sperry. I hope I pronounced that right. What part of Pennsylvania do you live in? I live in Westmoreland County, the western part of Pennsylvania. Let's see. More questions. Okay, Tracy D. Nelson. Let me take a second to have a sip. You guys join along. I think Etsy has a character limit on title. I had to name my shop Crocheting Agreement. I'm sorry, I'm reading Crocheting Agreements. Oh gosh, Guys, chairs. I'm reading the wrong lines. Okay, we're going to do crocheting agreements first. I think Etsy has a character limit on titles. I had to name my shop Crocheting Agreement. Had to leave out the ing. Oh, that stinks. Okay, Tracy D. Nelson. I love to crochet, but I don't think I have the confidence in myself to sell any of my creations to anyone. So I donate them to church and let them sell them for charity. You know what? There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Some people, crocheting has always been a craft of love. I learned crochet through my grandmother. My grandmother never sold an item in her life, but she crocheted nonstop. Every time somebody had a baby, a blanket was made. Every time somebody wanted a hat was made. It's an art of love. But if you do want to crochet deep down, but you're afraid, don't be. I know that you're probably watching me on the live like, oh my goodness, she's probably an outgoing person and most confident person. And I am I am the biggest introvert in the whole entire world. I am very self-conscious of what I do. In real life, in real life, I would love, they would call me a wallflower. I like to blend into my surroundings and not be seen. That's always been my, I got a weird curl, it's doing something weird. I've always just wanted to be, but the funny thing is with crocheting and doing all this online, I'm able to be me. I'm able to be around people who love a craft like I do. And I don't feel awkward. And at the same time, yes, I'm talking to you right now, but I'm, okay, guys, see this. Ugh. Underneath, I got gym shorts on. I am business from the top, party down to the bottom. Listen, I can be in my pajama pants. I love this. I can't do this out in public. From what I'm doing right now, this is right up my alley. Interacting with people online and not actually have to, and feel awkward talking about what I love. When I talk to regular people in life about yarn, I slowly see them drifting off and annoyance and boredom. Like, wow, she's strange. But online, it's completely different. People can be forgiving. There are some crazies out there, but it's a wonderful community. No, I think one day, you ever watch, is it Jimmy Kimball's or is it, I forget what TV show it is, but they have people read mean tweets about what people say about them. I think I'm going to do a mean comments, read all my mean comments just to so you guys, because actually, if I get 100 comments, only one will be bad. So I'm not going to act like people treat me so bad. Oh my God. It's not like that. But they are pretty funny. Like, geez. Okay. Let me scroll down. Okay. Crocheting an agreement. It is cheaper, but not worth it. It's cheaper for flats and letters. Okay. Virginia says, Virginia Satterwhite, can you rename your shop if the name you use at first doesn't work out? I don't know. I've never had to rename my shop, but I don't see why not. Especially, I don't know, if it didn't work before, hey, give it a change. Oh, okay. Virgie Page is pronounced Bows. They are they are the postal gangsters. I must say, no, maybe I'm gonna have to try that because I've been doing a lot of giveaways, and during my giveaways, shipping can be expensive. So I'm gonna have to try that. Shipping gangsters. I've never heard that before. Okay. Where am I? Ronise Berry. She says she lives in Pittsburgh. All right, this Ronise. My email is littlejohnyarns, just like my name, spelled out, just like my channel, completely spelled out, all squished into one word, at gmail.com. I wanted to do like a meet and greet, like looking at yarn together with somebody, going to like, I don't know, Joann's or Hobby Lobby or something like that. So if you would like to do something, I mean, if that ain't too creepy or anything, hit me up in my email because, I don't know, maybe that'd be a cool video. All right, Maeve Knits. She was talking to Virginia. Yes, you should be able to change it. Just make sure you open website on desktop and you might have to do some searching on the settings. Don't remember the exact tab. Me either. There's always go into your account settings. Something's always there. You'll find it. Tracy D. Nelson. This is from Angela Young. Thanks, our little live chat cheerleader. She says, you can do it. I have faith in you. I'm sure you can sell your creative gift. You know what? You can. I get amazed at what I've accomplished every day. No, I'm not a millionaire. I gave you guys, we went through exactly what I make every single month. If you're just getting here on my crochet journey, right now I make about $1,700 a month. Oh, this is another thing. Right now I made $1,700 this month, but in December and November are usually my highest month. I made almost short of $3,000 in December. That's another thing. It's January. Expect your Etsy sales to be kaput. What I had to do to get my $300 this month for my Etsy sales, 135 of it, or 140 of it came from a promotion I did. Promotions and sales in your shop is definitely worth it. I'm a crochet pattern designer. I guess you can still do it with your custom orders. And it's another thing, when you do promotions and sales, it boosts you. Another wine burp, excuse me. It boosts you up in the algorithm. And also make sure you offer free shipping. It doesn't have to be free shipping. Just factor it into the cost. Oh man, this made me tipsy. I just completely forgot what I was talking about after offering free shipping. Somebody remind me what I was talking about. It's the wine. It might seem like I'm not tipsy because I'm talking nonstop and it seems like I'm being very educated, but sometimes in the middle of my thought, the wine will sip in and I completely forget what I was talking about. So hopefully you guys are telling me in the comment, what was I just talking about? Okay, unapologetically, Mocha says, you're in Pittsburgh. I'm an hour southwest of Pittsburgh. Okay, down, south, and west. I'm southeast of Pittsburgh. What county are you in? Let me know. Dana Homespec, fun. You've made 17. Okay, you've made 1,700 on YouTube. If you don't show commercials, how do you make money on YouTube? Is it your watch hour? I've made 1,700. Okay. You can make money on YouTube from sponsorships. When you're small, I suggest this is one of my very first favorite places to start making money. You can do this if you don't even have a YouTube. If you just have a popular Instagram, and I'm not talking about thousands and thousands of followers. It can be just 1,000 followers on Instagram. I know that sounds like a lot, but work to it and get at least 1,000. Then sign up for Thomason. Tomson. Thomason. Actually, let me bring you to it. Device capture. Whoop. There we go. This place you can get free items. Thomason. You ever notice how influencers advertise stuff on their site? This is a way you can connect to products to put on your site. Let's say we want campaigns. We are looking for crafts. All campaigns. There's only one? Oh, hold on. There's a better one. Filter. Categories. I usually go to family and crafts. And filter. There we go. You can get items like this that I was thinking about doing this because I like free pillows. Look, free pillows, I can create a pattern with this and advertise it at the same time. And look, they'll give it me for free. I would do this maybe in my Little John Yarns review, or I can refuse to put it on this and just post it to my Instagram. Let's see. This is another one I was thinking about doing for a review for like a crochet hook pouch. I can get it for free. What else I like to do? Sometimes it's not just related to crafts. As crocheters, we suffer pain. Oh, I'm in the craft section. Reset. Pain. I look up items that could work for potentially some of our items. Look at this. You don't have enough viewers, but you do have a following. Hey, you can make a video about this, post it on your Facebook. Bam. Let's see. You can get a free thing, or you can just go, let me go back to the complete dashboard. No, offers, campaigns. This is all campaigns. You have, here we go. This is what we want to look, paid campaigns. These are things you can advertise on your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, and they will pay you to advertise it. But I don't recommend doing anything that is crappy, anything that would hurt your brand. If you are a crocheter, I don't suggest you do, I don't know, let's see. I don't suggest you do a hot sauce carrying case. That has nothing to do with your influencers. But if you are a crafter, I suggest, what is this? Slipper socks? I don't know. Here we go. Stainless steel kitchen supplies. You know what? You might think, how can I make this a part of mine? It doesn't have to be for kitchen supplies. Why couldn't you just put crochet hooks in here? You know what? I might have to save this for later. Save it. Of course, it's probably going to be any type of cup will be great to put in something. And I can get potentially paid, let's see, up to $175 to talk about some metal cups. This is for anybody on any level of influencing. You don't have to have millions of followers. At least have like a 1,000 followers on Instagram, at least 500 followers on your Facebook fan page, and you should be okay. Let me bring it back to my mug. Okay, as usual, we're going to be going here for an hour and 36 minutes. I always put this in here. You can help support this channel by donating through Super Chat. I'll put the little thing down below. By donating through Super Chat, it helps me continue to help you, teach you make money doing things that you love, helps me buy more wine. So I would appreciate it. We'll just hop right back into what we were talking about. I'll go back into the selling. Oh, and if you do Super Chat, this disco light will go off. It'll blink. I think next week or the week, I'm going to order something so I can do something really cool when people donate. All right. Unapologetically Mocha. She says, I'm in West Virginia. That's not too far from here. Okay, Susan Paris. I'm a little further away in Central PA. I would love to connect with crocheters in my area. My husband keeps telling me I need to do a meet and greet. For some reason, I feel like there's a lot of crocheters in the world, but I feel like I don't know any crocheters around me. Would there be enough that want to like meet up and sit and talk and crochet and chill? I don't know. Okay. Virginia says, wow, I have learned so much from you today. Okay, I'm glad I was able to help you. And know what? Everything you learn, just implement it. And the one thing that if you can take away from today is promote yourself. Don't think Etsy is going to do it for you. I don't know if you was here when I told you about how many views I got to my Etsy shop. I believe it was 2,700 views to my Etsy shop. Of all those views, maybe 300 came from Etsy search. 91 specifically came from search, and another one came from Etsy app. I don't know what that means, but 300. The remainder 2,400 came from my efforts alone. I posted on Facebook. I posted everywhere. Be everywhere, nonstop. That is the only way to make money online right now. Okay. Janine, I think Jenny, you look so cute today. I love your hair. Thank you. Actually, it's a good wash day. It's a bad hair day today. I appreciate it. I gave my daughter a haircut yesterday. I think she looks so adorable. She has like these big, beautiful, I would like to call them thumb curls. I don't know where she get it from, but she has these big, beautiful thumb curls. And she looks so cute. I love it. She looks more like my little baby girl than a grown woman that she is. She'll be 19 this year. I don't know where that time came. Oh, Francis says, hi there. Just wanted to let you know I'm here and really enjoy you. Thank you so much. Everybody, raise your cup. Cheers to Francis. Oh, Jenny, am I pronouncing this right? Janine, I don't know. Another channel did a kind of meet and greet with. That'd be cool. Marwill, hey, welcome back. Did I already tell you welcome back? I'm not sure, but I always enjoy when you show up. Thanks, Alysha. This is Marshall, your blind subscriber. Loved your topic today. You inspired me a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you for speaking of what was it? A couple weeks ago, I was asked, I don't know if it was you or another subscriber, to add more detail to your crochet patterns. I have for the past week, I have actually 8 videos waiting to be posted. My next my next purse video, I specifically tried to be more detailed in the way I explained my crochet stitches, because I was saying crochet your stitch here, put your stitch there. You know what? Everybody can't see where there is. So I made sure to say, put your stitch in the back loop of your double crochet. Put your stitch here. So I appreciate whoever told me that. Thank you so much. It actually, this positive criticism makes me a better crochet YouTuber. Okay. Let's see. Oh, J-Hook Crochet. Alysha, I don't have an Etsy shop and I don't make money from crochet in any way, but today's chat was so interesting. J-Hook Crochet, you're going to be amazed. You just began crocheting within a year, under a year. YouTube is so amazing. People are thinking YouTube is going to collapse. It's going to become too big. This is still an excellent time to be on YouTube. What you can accomplish in YouTube in 5 years, you can't accomplish in a regular job, if that makes sense. From what I made in YouTube for my first day to what I make now, if I made that percentage in a raise at a real job, I would make a lot of money. I have seen other crochet YouTubers. I don't know her income, but let's say this is one of my favorites. I love Jaded and Stitches. There, if you know anything about Social Blade, you can see how much your another burp, cheers. You can see how much all your favorite crochet YouTubers potentially make. Actually, let's travel back to the off screen and see how much some of your favorite crochet YouTubers make. Let's see, I'll show you Social Blade. All these tips and tricks. This is how I keep up on the competition. Not anybody's my competition. How I keep up on, actually, let's look at my Social Blade. So, Social Blade right now. This is me. It lets you know I have 194 videos, how many subscribers, and when I started my YouTube channel. I might have started mine on February 12th, but I actually didn't post my first video until March of this year, of that year. All right. And it gives you an estimation on exactly how much you make on YouTube a month. This is actually pretty accurate. Right now, I'm averaging $689 for this past month. So these estimations are pretty accurate. And it shows the your rank on Social Blade and how you're doing across the country. I think ranking 40,000th is pretty good for the United States. Let's see. And it lets you see how many views the channel gets a day. Scroll down and how much that person probably makes a day. I forget how much I make a day on YouTube. Usually in my crochet months from August to December, I can make anywhere from 60 to $100 a day. In my off months, I can make anywhere from 10 to $24 a day. So this is my average. So it's pretty much right. And it shows me how I've done over the course of the past 2 years. As you can see, now I always talk about how the crochet season has ebbs and flows. As you can see up here, January is always the peak. Then it starts off with a boost in September, and January is always the peak. Then it starts off with a boost in September, and January is always the peak. That happens with yarn because guess what? Nobody's caring to buy yarn items in the middle of July. Nobody cares to buy it then. So therefore, that's where most of my views are low in the summer and high in the wintertime, especially before Christmas. And let you know what type of YouTubers and how their subscribers is. And this year, I got the most subscribers like in a month. I think 64,000 subscribers in a month. I was shocked. That's when I began doing my review videos. Everybody began to love those review videos and everybody started watching it and subscribing. I've never had so many viewers in a month. So you get the inside scoop so you can know, you can find out how much any of your favorite YouTubers. I forgot, I was supposed to show you one of my favorite YouTubers. Let me go back. Jada in Stitches. This girl's making some money right now. Jada in Stitches. Search. And this doesn't include the patterns that she sells. This doesn't include the affiliate links. This doesn't include the blog money that she's doing right now. This is just YouTube. One source of income. All right. Remember how I said how fast you can grow in the course of 5 years? Look at this. 2014. So she's been doing this for 6 years. $4,000 a month. My highest YouTube, like I said, this is January. So January, my income gets cut in half. My highest YouTube was $1,600 in a month. But look at hers. This is the off season, and she's still making $4K a month. That is amazing. So let's see. Anybody else have any favorite YouTubers? I used to like Melanie Ham. That was a good one. Oh no! After I do Melanie Ham, we're gonna do Bag a Day Crochet. She's another one of my favorites. Here we go. And I'll hopefully remember to put the social blade up. The link below, but just socialblade.com. Melanie Ham, she makes almost $3,000 a month. And I think Bag a Day probably makes a bag a day. That's so funny. Bag a Day Crochet. Okay, guys, bad joke. Okay, let's see how much she's making because she has 500,000 subscribers. $7,000 a month, and that doesn't include anything else that she does. That's amazing. Let's see how long she's been on YouTube. She's been on YouTube for 6 years. YouTube's not dead. Don't be afraid of it. All right, let me go back to the comments and see what everybody has to say. Let me scroll up a little bit. Okay, Tracy D. Nelson said, I live in upstate New York. Oh, the wine is getting me. Upstate New York, and I've looked around for other crocheters in my area and can't find anyone to sit and crochet with. Me neither. Okay, let's see. We have Sandra from Delaware. I can't pronounce that word. I live in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Can't find anyone that crochets. Anybody who's near Sandra, help her out. Be her stitch buddy. Let's see. Uh-oh, crocheting an agreement. Sandra Sheets, how far are you from Ocean City? Uh-oh. We might have a connection for you. Angela Young says, love Jada and Stitches and Mr. Stitches. Actually, I can't lie. Jada and Stitches is what encouraged me to do my live videos. I was always so afraid of live videos. I started doing lives at the beginning of 2019. I think I only managed to do 2 lives until my computer broke. And I finally purchased a new computer this past December and started my lives again. And actually, that's how the wine started too. You might not believe it, but I am such an introvert. I was going to almost like a panic attack before I would go live. I would, so I'd have to drink. just to ease my nerve so I can even attempt to teach you anything. So I guess I feel like a functioning, temporarily alcoholic that I can manage to get through this live while tipsy. Everybody, give me a hand clap. Cheers. Okay, Marwell, thank you, Alysha, for doing that. I just love you, girl. And also, do you like Crochet Creations? Crochet Creations? Who is that? Is that like a specific YouTuber? I'm gonna have to check them out. So, if I guarantee, if I Google Crochet Creations, they won't. It won't give me the link to the person. It'll just probably give me a link to a whole bunch of crochet patterns. So I'm definitely gonna. You guys have to help me figure out exactly what that is. Okay. Jeannie, I don't know why I can't pronounce Jeannie. It's just so hard for me today. She says, "You go, girl." We got Danielle. She says, "Hello from the UK. Hello from across the big old huge pond." I say this all the time. I get so amazed when people from outside of the US, actually outside of my little town of West Newton, I live in a very country rural area. Like I said, I'm not very social. When I see people say hi from outside of my country, I get so amazed. Like, wow, crochet yarn like stitches people together. That should be like a t-shirt I should make. Yarn stitches people together. Victoria Price, will you find more yarn sales in the summer months? Yes, you do find more yarn sales in the summer months. And oh, I found a new cheap yarn site, if that makes sense. I usually go through DBNY. That is the discount brand yarn, whatever. But they have certain sales every once in a while. I made a YouTube video where I purchased 100 skeins of yarn for like 60 something dollars, which includes shipping, which was awesome. But there's another place. It's called Yarn Paradise. Yarns like 50 cents a skein. But you have to watch shipping. If you do the calculations right with shipping, you can manage about $1 a skein through there. I believe it's called Yarn Paradise. You know what's going to happen? We guys are going to see if I can Google it and find it. I was just looking at this last night. Yarn Paradise. I hope it wasn't just a 1 day sale. Where's their daily sales? Please don't let it. Yep, there it is. We still have some. Look at this. 47 cents. That is super cheap. 47 cents. But like I said, be careful with shipping. You can specifically ask for worsted weight yarn. But you're not going to get like something like I want to get black worsted weight yarn and this. You know what? Buy what's on sale, guess what there. And here's my other favorite site, DBNY Yarn Cherry Hill. When people go here, their website is offline. Boo! When people go here, when I recommend it, they say, "Oh, I'm not finding anything on sale." There's a special section you have to go to. You have to scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see this little pink square with a yarn heart inside it with like a knitting needle stuck through it. And that site, that little link is specifically for the yarn site. And on their good deals days, they have fixed yarn sales where you can get like a bulk of yarn. When I was buying, here we go. I'm just about to make a mess. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess. This right here, this is one of my DBNY Cherry Hair yarn sales. This, $1. The whole thing, $1. Yes, I had to pay shipping. Like I said, after I averaged it out, it averaged to 60 something cent a skein, including shipping. Still, these are great yarns. This is what it looks like up close. But you're not always going to find this perfectly beautiful yarn like I did. I had a great sale that day. Sometimes you'll get a lot of stuff like the novelty yarns that you don't know what to do with. I ended up buying a lot of novelty yarns. I still don't know what to do with this yarn. I don't know. I was thinking about making a tutorial, but when you don't want to make a tutorial because everybody doesn't have this yarn, It's weird. So it's just been sitting around for almost a year. Okay, let's scroll down in the comments and see what's popping. Okay. We got Angela Prescott. She says, hey, let's go over to Crocheting an Agreement. She has about 50 subscribers short of 500 subscribers. Help her reach 500. Actually, I am a big supporter of supporting our crochet brothers and sisters. To make money on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. Just because you have a YouTube channel does not mean you make money. You can only make money when you receive that 1,000 subscribers. So guys, if you want to help your crochet brothers and sisters, subscribe to them channels. Help them become their own crochet entrepreneur. Okay. Night Owl. Hey, how you doing, Night Owl? Yarn Paradise is ice yarns, at least in the U.S. If you buy 6-packs, was the sweet spots for shipping. I love ice yarns. The secret is ship by weight. 6 packs. Thank you. You know what? Because last night was the first time I was actually on it. I was trying to, like you, do the shipping math to see what was worth it. I'm like, what is the sweet spot? So thank you so much for giving that so I wouldn't have to figure it out. All right. Artifacts. Do 2 strands with that awesome yarn. Oh, I would love it. Say what? All right, there's a yarn trick where you can create bulky yarn. This will be, I guess, considered 3 strands of yarn. All right, so to create bulky yarn, you would take, I don't know if it would work with this because it's a little bumpy. You start with a slip stitch and you pull a big loop. Oh, nope, it won't work with this. And now with that big loop, this will probably work better with regular yarn. It creates 3 strands of yarn in one. Actually, I'm going to show you with some better yarn. Here we go. I don't even know what that's connected to. Also, as I remind you, as usual, if you would like to help to support this channel through Super Chat, there is a button right off to the side over there. And you can help me continue to create free patterns and tutorials and help you teach you ways to make more money and maybe buy more wine for each tutorial. See, I can't even make a slip knot right now. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. All right, I'm going to teach you guys how to make bulky yarn from a strand of yarn. All right, here's the slip knot. All you do is grab and pull a loop. And pull your loop long. And now from 1 strand of yarn, with that loop, there is 3 strands. You have chunky yarn. And when you run out, let's say it's already crocheted across, you just grab this and pull another loop, just like that. My daughter's over here. Your hair's supposed to be down. Oh, you got to go to work. Yeah, I got to go to work. I was telling everybody that you got beautiful curly hair, and it was so gorgeous because I gave her a haircut yesterday, but now she has to go to Taco Bell and is put back in the back. Say hi to everybody. Want to say hi to my beautiful daughter? Your face is all made up. She paints her face. Look at that. Isn't she so cute? Okay. Dinah's Homespun Fun. I have 860 subscribers. I hope to hit 1,000 soon. So everybody, make sure you click on our link and help her get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, please. My daughter's giving me a piece of gum. I don't know if I should chew gum live on camera. Would it be gross? Because I have a tendency to chew with my mouth open.
Just don't chew your mouth open.
I'll try not to do that. Okay. Oh, Crocheting Agreement says this yarn would probably work well with edging. I think so too. Especially will give weight to something that might curl on the side. Charlotte, I shouldn't have put this gum in my mouth. Nope, I'm already chewing like a cow. I'm going to duck so you don't see me take it out of my mouth. Okay, you didn't see me take it out of my mouth. All right. We have another one. Yarn It Out says, I'm just over 800, looking for 1,000. Is this going to be like Raleigh for, come on, help everybody get to 1,000? So you know what? Might as well. Help Yarn It Out get to 1,000 subscribers. Jada, Donna said, your daughter is so pretty, just like her mom. Anybody want to see the sun? My son just walked around the corner. You want to say hi, son?
Yeah.
You sure?
Hi.
That was my little one. My big one is almost 19, and my little one is 8. Well, I guess he'll be almost 9. Yes, I had them 10 years apart. Accidents happen in spaces. Oh. Oh, Ruby said she's so pretty. Look, there's my daughter's head. She's trying to read the comments too.
Pocket.
Sandra, she says, need to write these down and go help them. Okay. Yeah, guys, make sure you go help all those crochet YouTubers. All right, guys, anything else? Nobody. You can't see this right now, but most of my kids are right here on the ground, right next to me. Come here, son. You gonna say anything to them?
Hello.
If you're going to do a YouTube, start your own YouTube show, how would you start it? How would you say to what would you say to your YouTube people?
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Is that what you do? And anything else? What do you do? Are you talented?
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you crochet?
No.
What do you do?
I can make weird noises.
You can make weird noises.
Yeah.
What type of weird noises? Get out of here.
Here, buddy.
Okay, we got a adorable, what a cutie from Marv Knits. Charlotte says, he's so cute. He ran off. You guys embarrassed them. He ran off. Okay. Virginia says, you're still with us. Thank you for still being with us. She says she's subscribing as we speak. Uh-oh. Jade, I need your help.
I have something in my eye.
Where's my charger? My laptop's about to shut off.
I don't know.
It's over here.
There's something in my eye.
There's something in your eye. Oh, no. My dog, where's the sun? The sun is... I hope you don't go blind. I guess I forgot to plug my laptop in. I don't want you guys to, get shut off. Okay, I got my laptop in. It's closed. Angela Young says, hello, handsome prince. Yarn it out. Nice guest host. Charlotte says, that was epic. Ooh, Wendell Young. Hey, how you doing? She says she's late to the party. I'll catch it. Just sub to Yarn It Out. I bet Yarn It Out says thank you. We have to stick together as crocheters. There's more than enough money for all of us to make money in this field. And it's okay if you don't want to make money. That's perfectly fine. While doing this, I ran into a lot of people who are very evil in this. So try to avoid them. Like I said, there's more enough money in this for everybody. All right. Virgie Page, weird noises. He's so funny. Wow. Oh, Black Ribbon says she just reached 801. Help her out. Everybody, this is now I wouldn't call it a charity event, but let's reach out. Find them. Please help us. Not us. I think I'm pretty good. Please do subscribe to my channel too if you're the very first time here. But definitely subscribe to the ones who are under 1,000 subscribers. This gives them motivation to keep going. I know sometimes when you under your first 1,000, you're new. But the more support they get, the more videos they come out with, and the better they will become. You don't know what type of hidden gems are out there. Actually did a YouTube live stream a couple weeks ago about hidden gems. Definitely go check that out. You don't have to watch the whole live stream. Anybody watching any of my replays, just watch the first half an hour. The other hour to 30 minutes are usually me bullcrapping. But definitely check out all those YouTube crocheters hidden gems. We got Pink Scampy. She says, since leaving the Merchant Navy, I've struggled to get out of my trackies. No one cared about you were at 3 a.m. on a ship. Now I get odd looks when I wear my maroon tackies in public. I don't know what tackies are. I'm sorry. Those must be marine jargon type word. I don't know what that is. Let's see what's going else up in here. Unapologetically Mocha says, thanks for the new subs. I got my new camera and plan to start uploading again this month. Okay, I don't know your channel. I'm going to have to check you out. If you are a YouTuber, do not fall off in posting. If you want to become successful YouTuber, you have to at least put out one video a week. Right now, I'm kind of considering myself taking a break as in crochet YouTubing. Lately, I just been doing my live stream. That still adds up to my one video a week. But eventually, once February starts, I'll at least be adding one pattern to that. Do not stop. Do not become stagnant. Feed into that algorithm and make sure you are constantly posting. The key to succeeding in this is to be persistent. Do not stop. Do not give up. Everybody starts at 0. Yes, I may have 73,000 subscribers, but guess what? I was at 0 too. And each day I'm still trying to grow. Oh, Yarn It Out says, Denise, we're neck and neck on our numbers. Woohoo! No, it's funny. When I was beginning YouTubing, I wouldn't say I was competing with anybody, but there was a specific YouTuber that we were always on similar paths. And I always tried to keep up with them. They started out higher than me. Then all of a sudden, I like surpassed them. Then for a whole year, I was like floating past them. I was like, every once in a while, I check on them like, ha, 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 I'm doing good. Then sometime, I think in February of last year, they like shot past me. So that kind of gave me motivation. They're not a bad crocheter. They're not somebody I would truly say they're not competition, because nobody's competition. If you are a crocheter, you're not saying, I only look for patterns from Littlejohn Yarn. Personally, when I'm looking for a pattern on YouTube, I'm typing in easy crochet hat pattern. And the first one I catch in my eye that looks attractive is what I get. I'm not specifically just shopping for somebody who their person. I mean, I might pick, let's say, we'll use Jaden Stitches again. I might choose her first because I know I like her tutorials. But usually, if my favorites aren't in the top 5, I'll just pick one of the videos in the top 5. Okay. Gwendolyn Young says, there is plenty of love to go around. Thank you. You're right. Okay. Anything else going in here? Valerie says, Alysha, do you get paid when we watch commercials? That's exactly how I get paid. Those little 15-second commercials in the beginning or 5 seconds commercials in the beginning, that's how I get paid. The longer you watch, the more money I am likely to make for those videos. People might think, oh, you must be a millionaire making all these videos. I'm actually not getting paid that many per view. I think you guys want to go into my analytics. Am I allowed to show you this part of my analytics? I hope so. Let me go behind the analytics first so I don't get in trouble with YouTube. Let's see. You're going to see me. I'm looking at my screen behind hand, because there's certain things I believe I'm not allowed to show on YouTube. And I don't want to get in trouble for that. Analytics. But I am going to show you some stuff back here. How much I get paid per view. Revenue. Okay, I think I'm ready to bring you guys back here now. There we go. Okay, here we go. In the past 28 days, this is how much I made from YouTube. Does it tell you how much cost do I make per view? Ad types, revenue. See, we used to have something called Creator Studio, which is slightly different than this. I'm still getting used to this one. It doesn't tell me exactly how many costs per click I get, but let's say for every 1,000. Here we go, overview. There we go. That doesn't help either. Reach. How many people did I reach? All right. So I had to have this many views, 161,000 views, just to make 680 something $7. So what's that per view? Where's my calculator? Calc. We'll just do 700. Is it divided by? We'll just do 160. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Am I doing the right math? I don't know. But I don't make that much money per 1,000 views. I'm horrible at math. Forgive me. Where am I? Okay, but that's how you can see. It's like maybe $7. Oh, I do know exactly what it is. It's on my phone. It's $7 per 1,000 views. So for every 1,000 views, I get like $7. Yeah, I did the math completely wrong. So forgive me. But there's a back end. I like to use the app on my phone for my analytics. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, if you're a YouTuber, make sure you download that analytic app. Analytics, revenue, ad types, top earning countries. Per country. There we go. In the United States, I'm making $7.67 per 1,000 views. Australia, I make something similar. And the lowest is India. I make $1.53 per 1,000 views. So you have to make sure you promote yourself to get the views to make that money. Dawn Benton, she says, have you made a video on how to write patterns up? No, I haven't. I haven't figured out how to teach that process. This takes, I know I want to stay within my lane. I believe I'm a good teacher. I'm good at taking a pattern and helping you get to a finished product. But I don't know if I can actually teach you how to write a pattern. For me, it's intuitive, but it's only intuitive because I do it so much. When I see a crochet pattern, I hear the words. I say this pretty much every single live stream. If somebody says, the pattern says 2DC in the next 3 stitches, then wait, DC in the next 2 stitches, comma, 2DC. For me, that means 1 DC in the next 2 stitches, boop, boop. Then 2 DC means 2 double crochets in 1 stitches. For me, it sounds intuitive. So I would suggest you learn how to read patterns, then approach creating patterns and get into custom orders. That's what helped me learn how to create a pattern. If somebody says, how do you learn how to freestyle crochet? How do you learn how to create a pattern? You have to learn the basics of techniques. If people say they freestyle an item, they're not freestyling. All patterns have a base to them. Let's say we are crocheting a hat. When you crochet a hat and you start from the center out, you always have to increase. You have increasing rows until you stop increasing and you do regular rows, even rows, to create the shape down. Everything has a basic pattern. Or you're creating a sweater. A sweater is me. I create the simple sweaters. I'm not the intricate pattern maker. My sweaters are usually 2 squares and 2 rectangles for the arms sewn together. Your body drapes it in the appropriate shape. Okay. Cool crafty creations. That is so true. I am not consistent with my video uploads. You have to. This is the reason why I wouldn't call myself the end all be all of success. I feel like I'm still a work in progress, but I know that's why I have not hit a plateau. That's why I know I'm continuously growing. I am constantly putting out new items weekly. Sometimes I might get lazy and it might go a whole week and a half, but I am constantly putting out items on a time. If you're friends with me on Facebook or if you're anything on Facebook, you'll see me in groups all the time. I am everywhere. I'm in your face. So hope you find me. Here we go. Oh, J Hook Crochet and More. I literally just posted a tutorial while watching multitasking. That's what I'm talking about. That is a true businesswoman. So many people get discouraged within their first year. Even if you make it to your second year, people start each, let's say 100 people start crocheting. First year, there's 50 people left. Second year, there's 25 people left. Third year, it's just you. Don't stop. You, mom burp, excuse me. Don't stop. You will succeed. All right, I'm going to answer a few more questions. Oh, J Hook says she just hit 666 subscribers. Oh, somebody help her out. Get her to 667 subscribers. Lord of mercy. Cool Crafty Creations. Exactly. With my full-time job, it's difficult to upload and edit 2 to 3 times per week. No, at least do a minimum of 1 video a week. I just managed to, they're uploaded, but not public yet. I managed to get 8 videos out. Like you, I work a full-time job. I have 2 children. I have a husband. I work midnight shift. So it's exhausting. I have to work opposite shifts so we don't have to worry about daycare. It can be exhausting. But since I made those 8 videos, now I know I at least have 2 months worth of videos ready. You know what I mean? And I made sure I combine short videos with long videos. My next videos, I'm coming out with a series called BS Free Tutorials. These tutorials are stitch tutorials that are under 5 minutes. You ever want to look up how to make the bobble stitch? You want to look up how to make the waffle stitch. And you come to these videos that are 18 minutes long. Well, I cut the BS and I'm making all my tutorials 3 to 5 minutes long. So you come in, get these stitches and go. So that's my way. I have 2 months worth of tutorials ready and I film these stitch patterns in like a half an hour. So make sure you incorporate short videos with long videos. And also my review videos. I used to get so mad when I seen YouTubers say, you need to post 3 times a week. When I first started, I was posting 3 times a week, but I was posting patterns, not written patterns. They were just video patterns a week. I was driving myself crazy. I learned how to put myself in front of the camera. Now I do reviews. I can sit down and do two review videos back to back and have those uploaded and posted. It doesn't take, when I do a crochet tutorial, that takes work. I got to write the pattern. Well, first I got to think of the pattern, fix it out, work out the kinks, send it to testers, take pictures, write a blog post, write a pattern for Etsy, make a video, edit the video. That is a lot to do. So now my more focus on is hopefully maybe only 2 patterns a month so it doesn't overstress me. And I can do actual, like in front of the camera stuff. Like right now, my live streams count as a video. So therefore, I do this every Saturday. It's easy to talk to you guys. It's my great excuse to drink some alcohol and have a good time. And it's easy. So definitely incorporate other ways to keep coming out with content without killing yourself. Okay, where am I at? LOL, I had 666 in eBay sales the other day. I was like, quick, sell something, J Hook Crochet More. Actually, I had the same thing. Mine was my monthly Etsy revenue because it changes. It always says 28 days, so it'll fluctuate what you make in 28 days. It was 666.69. So the last 9, it was $666.69. I was like, ooh, somebody need to fix that. Okay. Yarn it out. Bag a Day has a lot, but it's always saying people on lives where the rest of the thousands. You know what? You're right. There is, if you are a YouTuber, this is specifically for you. I definitely recommend using Morning Fame. Morning Fame is a way that helps me rank on YouTube. It helps with my SEO, but it tells you exactly Oh, I got a super chat. Who super chatted me? Oh, Homespun Fun, thank you so much. Thank you for all this helpful information. You are welcome. Every time somebody gives me a super chat, I completely forget what I was talking about previously, but I do remember. Super chats mean cheers. So cheers. Okay, we were talking about making money, YouTube posting. See, I forget so easily exactly what I was talking about. All right. Wendell Young, I sub to people who make quick tutorial stitch. Me too. I get so mad. I was trying to learn a certain stitch and it was 17 minutes long. This woman was talking about her cats, what her husband ate for dinner, where she's going on vacation. And the way she was doing the stitches, I should have a crochet hook. Wait, let me at least use a crochet hook for a prop. I understand that not everybody is an advanced crocheter, but when you're crocheting slow and you're teaching me, let's say we're doing the bouillon stitch or intricate stitch, and you're saying, let's do a double crochet, yarn over, pull through to, I want to shoot myself in the foot. I'm like, Jesus, can you speed up 80 notches? Just get to the point. And people always talk about I speed through my YouTube tutorials, but I give you the option to pause. And there's also, if you're following along on your mobile device, if you look up to the corner of your screen, there are 3 little buttons. You press that and you can slow down any video that you want to the speed you like. But if you want a desktop or a laptop, if I'm trying to follow, if you're on this side, you'll see a little gear button. That gear button, you click that and you can slow down the speed to any tutorial. And every single time I skip to a row, I say, pause your video here and I'll meet you at the next row. We don't need to watch you do 852 stitches. If you're going to single crochet all the way across the row, I say single crochet all the way across the row. Pause the video here. I'll meet you when you're done. Simple as that. All right. Yarn It Out said, I just did some short stitch video basics. See, you're a smart woman. Juju's here. Hey, thanks for joining us. Jojo is one of my favorite AliExpress knitting machine crochet YouTubers. I promised myself I wouldn't pull this machine out, but of course I am. Oh, I just dropped a sugar biscuit iced tea. No, I'm so tipsy. Sugar honey iced tea amount of yarn on the floor by picking this up. This is called the AliExpress. This is a 22 needle. It also comes in a much bigger one, but I'm not going to pull it out. It's over there. This is great for crocheters who wish they knew how to knit and don't feel like taking the time to knit. This is like a plastic nude glitter on speed. All you do is crank it out and it creates panels and tubes. And you create these beautiful knit items. But there you can only create stockinette patterns. And Jojo Juju, it has to be hundreds by now, at least 200. She has so many patterns for this device. I have some patterns. I might have like 20, 25 patterns. This woman has tons of patterns. So definitely check out her crochet YouTube. Not crochet, knitting needle machine. AliExpress knitting needle machine. Oh, I'm so tipsy. But if you get one of those, you don't have to know how to knit. That's the great thing about it. All right, what is else? Oh, Gwendolyn has to go. See, you gotta go. Take care and have happy stitching. Happy stitching to you. I hope to see you here next week again also. Uh-oh, did I miss I don't know if I missed this or scrolled past it, but Dana, if I missed this, I'm so sorry. And if I did say this, it's because I'm entirely too tipsy. Dana, no, you did. Did I give you a cheers to this? I just scrolled around. You just donated super chat. I didn't see anything go off, but I think it's almost time for me to get offline because I've poured too much of this. Oh, and Sheila Fulton, she says cheers. I don't know if I cheers the Dana Dinah Homespun Fun for her donation. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. Cheers to you now. Oh my goodness. Where am I at? I'm way down here. Oh, Crafty Kentuckian. Hey, just joined. Oh, JoJo says she has 216 videos. She's no joke. I don't even have 200 videos yet, and I think she began YouTubing after me. These are the people who are dedicated to their craft. You have 216 videos and you came out in probably what, 2018? Get it. I'm so proud of you. Unapologetically mocha, rolling on the floor. Yeah, I'm bad. Okay, cool crafty creations. For me, it's not the uploading of the videos that's cumbersome as much as the editing is a pain. My favorite editing software, it is called KindMaster. Let's see if I can bring up. Oh, can you see it? Oh, here we go. KindMaster. I do all of my, here we go, all of my editing on my phone. You don't need anything complicated or technical to become a YouTuber. I've become so stubborn. I bought like a digital camera to film some of my stuff, but I still don't upload it to my computer to edit it on my computer. I tried, I ruined it. I'm so used to doing everything on my phone. I'll film stuff and upload it to my phone just to edit it. I know it probably takes longer, but I just love the ease of using it from KindMaster. I can just point and click and add layers of anything like that. Okay, Sheila Fulton says, try Wish for an adding machine. It might be cheap, but you can try it before you invest in the real one. There's a specific machine. Let me see. Because the Addy machines, that little one can go for $100 and a big one can go for $200. And I know that price can be intimidating, but there are some cheaper knockoffs that I definitely recommend. Of course, we're going to hop back into the back screen. We're going to hop on Amazon. It is called the Sinintro knitting machine. I think you can get it from $45 to $60, and it is just as good. Well, I would say just as good, but it doesn't drop as many stitches. And if you want to test something out, this is a great way not to be fearsome of spending a whole $200. And if you still are afraid to spend that $50, you can, the smaller one that I recommend is the Singer toy knitting machine. This can go from anywhere from $20 to $30, but you can find this in your big box stores like Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics with a coupon and get them super cheap. Where is it at? It's not here. Singer, that's supposed Singer. I did. I can't find it. Sitting, maybe just knitting machine. There it is. This one specifically. Well, not the specific link, but this exact device. It has to look like this. This was one of the very first ones I've seen. I was able to make headbands. Oh, now I'm going to have to bring up this YouTube. Addy Pro. What can you make with the Addy Pro? See these little headbands? These are my tutorials. I've made play off. I don't want to actually play off. What I learned later. Look, this is what I made with that little Singer machine. And I've sold enough of these items that I was able to purchase the bigger machine. 20-minute pillow, hand gloves. Cute. And if you go to Jojo Juju, this girl got a plethora of patterns on this magical machine. Videos. Get off of here. Okay. Look at all the things that she's made with this machine. Like I said, you can use this and never have picked up a crochet needle a day in your life. So definitely recommend getting those. Let me bring my mug back up. All right. So I think I've been talking long enough. I usually try not to go over 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I am 45 seconds away from 2 hours and 30 minutes. Guys, oh, Shelly can too. I have been waiting to buy one, but the price scared me. Buy the knockoff. Once you try that, you'll be like, oh, why did I never buy the bigger one? But just try the $20 one. Go to your big box store, use a coupon, get it half off. Well, usually 40% off. Definitely worth it. You will not regret it. So, okay, guys, I am pretty much going to step up out of here. Thank you for joining me here today. I appreciate it. And CNC Creation says thank you for all the useful information, and thank you to everyone for being so supportive. I'm running off to Michael's. All right, guys. See you all on the very next pattern. And make sure you tune in next week on my next live. I don't know what we'll be talking about, but apparently it's like a class every single week. All right, guys. I'll see you all in the next tutorial.